This is how you can create any kind of a bot. So the first thing you need first to access the bot builder part. Then I'm going to reset everything to default. I'm going to reset everything to default. Let me try to run and see if everything is on default. So you can see everything is on default. It's just using an initial stake of 0.3. All right. So the first thing is always to make sure that everything is reset to default. Then we have some things that we always consider when creating any kind of a bot. We always have something called the variables. So these are the main place that we are going to use. It's called the block menu. So on the block menu, we are going to be able to set our let's say close the analysis, come to the utilities part. We need to create some variables. So let me just open a word. Let me open a word so that I can show you I can write some things that we need to consider. All right, so we are going to create some variables. We have several variables. I think we created this kind of a bot, and we are going to recreate it again. So when creating a basic bot, we need to create variables. And on this bot, we have the stake. We have a stake stake input. That is the initial stake. Let me call that initial stake. You always see these bots that you have the initial stake and then a stake after win. Stake win. Then we have something called take profit, or we can just call this the initial stake. Instead of having a very long word, we can just have stake. Then we have stake win. This is a stake that is going to apply after a contract has been taken. So to return to I'm going to explain why. So we need the stake win, then take profit, stop loss, martingale, and if we need to add an entry point, we shall do that. But let's first start with this. So I'm going to create a variable with the name stake. I'm going to create another variable with the name stake win or stake2. Let me just call it stake2. Then we are going to create something called take profit. We have something by the name stop loss. A stop loss, and we have something by the name martingale. All right. So after creating those things, we are going to drag these the set stake to here, and we are going to back to the utilities section, search for the math section. Then we're going to take these block by the name numbers. Then I'm going to set my stake. So my initial stake is going to be $0.5. Then let's duplicate these so that we can set the other parameters. So we have the next one as take profit. Take profit, let's set it to $5. Then duplicate it again and set it this as our stop loss. Stop loss is going to be 30. Then duplicate it again and call it martingale. Call this as martingale, and our martingale is going to be 2. So what is a martingale? A martingale is a factor that in case you lose your trade right now, that is going to double your next it's going to double your next stake. So if I'm trading with a 0.5 right now, so in case I lose, it's going to double to $1. In case I lose, the $1 is going to double to $2. In case I lose, it's going to double to $4, $5, $8. Then we need first to also, in case after I recover this loss, it need to take me back to the initial stake that I was using. So we need to set a variable here. Just go to the variables and set the stake 2 to be same as the stake. So set stake 2 to be same as stake. So just take any block and then duplicate here, so that in case I'll show you how we are going to do it this side. So the thing that is going to help you to understand, you can see here we have set our stake. So if this one we have set stake to this number, so then the next one is going to be set stake 2 to be a stake. So that, I think that is the easiest way that you can understand that part. Then we need to add our stake here. So I'm going to duplicate this so that I can add it here, so that I don't have to change my stake here. I just need to change my stake here. Then it's going to set that as my stake. So if I take a trade right now, it's going to use a stake of $0.5. You can see here is $0.5 as my stake. All right, we are done with that. Then I'm going to scroll again. So the purchase conditions, this is where we always set let me explain. We have these things here. We have these two parts. We have a place by the name purchase condition, and we have another by the name restart. So the purchase condition is going to be showing the purchase condition is going to show I've seen your request, but I'll just respond to it. Let me first reply this. So the purchase condition is going to do this. Let me just change the color. All right. So the purchase condition, these are condition before taking any trade. Mainly, I can say analysis condition. So if you want to understand the logics of any bot, you will always find it on the purchase condition block. Then we have another one by the name restart a trading condition. These are conditions after a trade has been taken. In fact, a trade has been closed. You can set here either to trade again conditions. So let me say trade again conditions. So you have these two types of conditions. So let's focus on these. The first one, we are going to focus on we are focusing on the restart trading condition. So this one is after a trade has been taken. So we want to confirm if that trade was a win. So in case the trade was a win, we're going to maintain our stake. But in case the trade was a loss, then we are going to multiply our stake so that we can do a recovery. So I'm going to the utilities section. I click on the logics, and I'm going to click the if block here. And then I'm going to add it here. So if I'm going to the analysis, then click on stats. Then I'm going on the contract. Then I'm going to take this. If the result is a win, then it's going to to maintain the stake. So it's going to set. Then I'm going to the utilities again. Click on variable. I'm going to set stake. So set stake. Set the stake to be stake 2, so that it maintains that initial prediction. So set stake to stake 2. So in case the result is a win, it's going to set the stake as stake 2. And remember here we said set stake 2 to stake. So if here it's set stake 2 to stake, also here here is the opposite of what we had set it here. So if you have some math knowledge, you can be able to understand what is being done here. So else, any else, it means that the first one is a wrong information. So if the result was a win, then it could maintain the stake. So else, it means that the result is a loss. So if the result is a loss, then it's going to do what we call, it's going to if the result is a loss, it's going to multiply the stake by our martingale. So it's going to the variables again, then set, then back on utilities, scroll where you can see something called math. Click on math, take this arithmetic operation, then I'm going to drag it there. Then so else, it means that the result was a loss. So it's going to set my stake as the stake, not the stake 2, but stake times the martingale. So duplicate this and call it martingale. So if I set at this pointer, so let me just reset. So you can see the first trade is a win. It's going to maintain that stake. Okay, it made a loss here. So it's going to apply martingale. You can see it has multiplied by 1. It has made a loss. It's going to apply martingale again. It has done a recovery. Then it's going to change the stake back to 0.5. In case it makes a loss, it's going to apply the martingale. In case it makes a loss again, it's going to apply the martingale again. In case it makes a loss, it's going again to apply martingale. I need to stop whenever it just recover. So you can see after that it's going to recover, and it will restart now the nini again. So you can see martingale is working perfectly. Martingale right now it's working perfectly. So let's check another thing, Nikolai. Let's check on the second thing. I'm going to add now the take profit and stop loss. So the martingale is working perfectly. So just close this, or you can collapse it. Then back again on the logics. And another thing that we need to understand is take profit. Take profit is a positive value. And stop loss is a negative value. Take profit is a positive value, while stop loss is a negative value. So let's do it. So if the total profit is greater than, so I'm going to the logics so that I can take the compare sign. So if take profit, then I'm going to the analysis. This way you can get take profit. Click on contracts. Sorry, not contracts, but stats. Then scroll, you can see take profit stroke stop loss. So if take profit is greater or equal to our take profit, so I'm going to duplicate. This, duplicate and paste it there. So if take profit is greater or equal to our take profit, then it's going to print take profit achieved. So I'm going to the utilities, click on the notification, then click on the print. drag it to where it is here. So if take profit is greater or equal to the take profit, then it's going to say take profit achieved. Take profit achieved. Else if it's a negative it's a negative value. So let me just remove the else button first. Else then I'm going to again to the I can just duplicate this. A stop loss is a negative value. So hence, if a total profit is less than or equal to, then I'm going to set a negative value here. Click on math, then click on operation on a given number. So then I'm going to put it there. Then I take a negative. You get it? So a negative. So else if the take profit is a negative of a stop loss, then it's going to print stop loss hit. So if a take profit is achieved, it's going to say take profit has hit. But if stop loss is achieved, it's going to hit stop loss as achieved. So let me just reduce my take profit and stop loss, all of them to okay. Let me just say 0.4 so that I can have both of them 0.4. So when I click on run, this one is a loss. So my take profit has been achieved. But I want you to observe one thing, one mistake that most people they always do when creating bot. So it has already printed that the stop loss has been hit. But when I click on OK, it's not stopping the bot. It continues to execute some more trades. You can see even if it hit the take profit, even if it hit the take profit, it's going to continue. You can see take profit achieved. But when you click on OK, it's going to continue executing trades. What is the main reason? There is something, one mistake that this person has done. So you can see take profit, the stop loss has been hit, but it will continue executing trades when you click on OK. So this is one of the bad things that always happen to a bot. You can find that you are on profit. Then when you click on OK, it takes I'm not going to wait for it to recover. So you can see the bad thing about that stuff. So the bot is not going to stop. So what you need to fix this error is here, the trade again. You should click on the plus button to add an else block here so that you can put the trade again part there, so that in case it has hit a take profit, then it's going to print take profit as achieved. In case it makes a loss, it's going to say stop loss has been achieved. But in case the two conditions has not been met, then it's going to continue trading. So when I click on run, in case it hits a take profit, when I click on OK, it will stop trading. Also, in case it makes a loss, in case it hits the stop loss, as you can see there, when I click on OK, it will stop executing trade. So that's the first step on how you can create a bot with take profit, stop loss, and Martingale. So let me save this so that we can look on the next one.